Hello, I hope you have a wonderful day. In this video I show you what I eat in a day, and it's gonna be fruit-based raw vegan because that's how I love to eat, and I'm pretty excited, so let's get into the video. Hi, so this is my first breakfast, and to be honest it does not look that good. But I mean, I want to be like authentic and show you really what I eat. So this is just some watermelon and 4 oranges, and I love it because it's so hydrating, and I really believe in an alkaline diet and that it's important to be as hydrated as possible. So yes, this is what I am gonna have now. Hi, so this is what I have for my kind of second breakfast, and it's just 3 bananas. And this, as you can see here, is egg fruit, canistel, and it's so delicious. It tastes like cake and some dates. And yes, and I'm gonna have it. I don't think, no, I don't eat all of the dates, just some of them. And yes, very, very, very delicious. So I'm gonna have a snack now. This is another egg fruit. So I'm gonna have this one and another one because they're just so delicious. And yes. Hi, so I would love to show you the smoothie that I made. And this is a special smoothie and so delicious because what I do is when I have frozen bananas, I put like a box of frozen bananas out of the freezer and I let them defrost overnight or for some couple of hours, and then I just blend them with vanilla or cinnamon and with more frozen bananas, and the consistency gets amazing. Like it's so much more smooth in a way, and I can really recommend it. And I'm gonna have this glass now, and then I'm gonna have another one and maybe another one. I will see. And yes, and it's so delicious. I can so recommend to make it. And yes, so good. Hello, so now I'm gonna have a snack of 2 oranges, and I'm gonna have most probably more because I really like them. I really love that they're so juicy. And yes, amazing. Hello, so this is my first dinner, and it's just a bowl of bananas and frozen berries, but I defrosted the berries. So I just let them sit in the fridge for a couple of hours, I think. And it's such, I love the like the mixture between the sweetness of bananas and the sourness of berries. It's so nice, and I'm just gonna eat it. And I think it's like 4, 5, 6 bananas, something like this. And yes. Hi, so this is what I'm gonna have for dinner, and it's amazing. It's just a soup kind of. So the base is vegetables of your choice. I use zucchini, tomatoes, dried tomatoes, carrots, and basically what I had at home. But I could imagine that if you put like defrozen broccoli inside, or cauliflower, or actually any vegetable that you have, or non-sweet fruit that you have, and then the sauce is so delicious, and it's so simple and I love it. It's just hemp hearts and then 2 dried tomatoes and garlic and water. One day I'm gonna show you how to make the sauce, and you blend it and then you put it inside this bowl, and it's amazing. And I'm gonna have this, and it's a small bowl but I'm gonna have a lot more. And yes, I would also imagine if you put avocado in it as well, it's amazing. So yes, definitely have to try it. So before I end this video, I would love to talk about some super interesting things that I've learned in the past year, because the past year, or I mean 10 months, or over 10 months, I was living in the Canary Islands, and I've learned so much from that experience. I think one of the biggest takeaways that I had was if you go outside of your comfort zone, you live so much more. Like of course it's more of a struggle sometimes, but it's really so much more experience that one can have when you don't just live at home and have every day the same structure. There's so much to discover. There's so many places, so many people to get to know, and that's really incredible. And that's really something that I've learned, is that even though it somehow it's hard for me to get out of my comfort zone. But if you do it, for example, if you start to live in a different country, if you start to go on more dates, if you start to whatever it is, you really have a lot of experiences and you can grow from them. So that was very interesting. And also, what I really believe that I've learned is that you're never alone. Like, it does not matter if you go in a different country, there are always people who will like you and who will take a little bit of care for you. Because when I moved to the Canary Islands, like, of course I missed my family, and I mean they're always my family, but I met a lot of friends and they become kind of my second family in a way. So they really, like, we, for example, with my roommates, I had a very good connection and they were so nice and helpful, and you help each other because now here it's like you don't know anyone at first, so the people that you meet, you really want to help other people and to have a good experience in a different country. So that's really something that I've learned, that wherever you go, there are always people that can become friends and like friends, family in a way. That is really amazing. Another thing that I've learned is that my dream life that I have is not like like I can actually do it, because like I was living my dream life in a way. For me, my dream life is I want to live in a climate that is amazing, which the Canary Islands are. I want to have all year summer, which I had. Then I have dancing. I love dancing and I can do dancing here, and I met the most amazing people dancing. It's amazing. And the third part that my dream life is kind of built is I want to have my online business. So I was kind of here, I had the opportunity to really work on my business, really work on ebooks, really work on my Instagram or YouTube. And like all of these 3 points, that is my dream life. And of course, like in the future, I have to be like maybe one day family, but it's possible. And I think sometimes people have certain dreams and they're stuck in their habits, they're stuck in their country maybe, and they think, oh, it's not for me. But I would really recommend to just write down your dreams. What is it that you want? And of course, like everyone is different, and write down how much does it cost, because for me, I did not really pay so much for my dream life, which is amazing. And I think people have to realize that they sometimes or often maybe can live their dream, and that it's actually possible, and that it's actually not that too expensive or something. So really write down your dream. What is it that you want? Write down the cost and write a plan how you can get there, because this is my dream life. I want to have it. And yes, also I think what I've learned, and what was a very, very helpful experience for me, is that it is possible to be raw vegan or fruit-based or vegan in a lot of different situations. Of course, you have to plan ahead and prepare, etc. But it is definitely possible. And for me, like I forced myself into a lot of situations that I was not really that comfortable with. For example, going with friends that I just met on a 4-day trip to a different island and explored the island with those friends who are not vegan or vegetarian. And like I met so many, like I went to events, and I was able to stay vegan, and I was able to stay, I think, 95% raw vegan. So for me, like sometimes I slipped off, maybe once every 4 months or 3 months or less, but it was definitely a learning experience, and I gained so much confidence in eating the way that I do and feeling comfortable in the way that I do it. Like it's if you're in the state of not really feeling so comfortable with being different or eating different, really put yourself into uncomfortable situation, because the more uncomfortable situation you put yourself and you push through them, that's really how you can practice and get better and build that muscle of confidence, of being okay with being different, because it's definitely a muscle that you have to train. Also, what I've learned is that I don't really want to live the most simplest or easiest life. I want to live a life that is exciting, that is passionate, and that really makes me happy. And for me, that is definitely why I would love to live in a different country, in a different culture. I love the Spanish culture, and I love the passion that some Spanish people have. And so, and I love to speak Spanish. Obviously, I love the language. So I like, because I thought, oh, if I stay in Germany, it's easier. You don't have to learn a different language. You don't have to make new friends. You can just every day live the same way. So you might save a lot of struggle or money, etc. But that's not how I want to live. I want to live in a way that, even though maybe it's more struggle if you go to a different country because you have to search apartments, etc., but it's also so much more exciting for me personally. And it's like you meet different people and you learn from different cultures, and that is so interesting to me at that moment in my life. And I really want to continue living in different countries. I would love to even go out of Europe and live in Asia, live in South America, or in different places, because I really would love to just see where I want to live. Because for me, the Canary Islands are definitely, I would say, 9.5 out of 10 stars. And I could imagine living here. Probably I will live here, probably. So yeah, but I would still love to travel, and that's just something that this 10 months gave me the confidence that you can go into different countries and live there for a couple of months, for years, and that it's possible even if you don't speak the language that well. All you need is money and confidence, and you can basically do it. So yeah, so I would definitely, if you're thinking about going to a different country, let it just be for 1, 2, 3 months. Just do it. You will learn so much. You will learn so much. You will grow so much, and you will meet amazing people, and I'm quite sure of that. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you want to learn more about me, and about, if you want, like, I'm like, if you want free raw vegan recipes, I've created a meal plan that you can download, and I'm also always trying to improve this meal plan. So if you download the meal plan and I improve the version, then you can find out the improved version, because like I'm growing. It's like, for me, it's all about growing and improving and creating more value. That's really what I'm here on this planet for. So if you're interested in raw veganism and fruit-based living, then check out the raw vegan meal plan. And yes, I just hope you have a wonderful day. If you like this video, please give it a like, because it helps my channel to grow and to help more people improving their way of eating or their health, which is amazing. And if you want more videos about health or fruit-based living, then please subscribe to my channel. This is my life path. I want to do it for the rest of my life, so you're gonna get one video at a time each week. And yes, I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.